Piece of advice getting their first tattoo. I don't know. Make sure you tip. A lot. Is anybody in there or what?
I'm a front pocket wallet carrier, so having a small wallet that I can still keep a lot of credit cards in was going to be key for me. And that's the problem with a lot of wallets, right? Is just having to sort through and trying to figure it out. With this, you know where your cards are, and you fan it out, and you can pull out whatever you need. I've had my wallet for 2 years and certainly have no intentions on even replacing it with a new one.
Getting your first tattoo, just, you wanna kind of research.
Do your research.
Do your research.
Do your research.
Definitely do your research.
Do your research.
Yeah, I definitely agree. You know, do your research.
Give up on all your hopes and dreams while you're still young.
Stay calm.
Don't moan all weird and shit.
I had that happen one time, yeah. Please don't moan. Also, wash your shit.
I would probably tell them to research their artists and make sure that they find somebody that is compatible with the style that they're looking for.
Know that the artist that you're going to is comfortable delivering what you want. I want to see a lot of that type of work in his portfolio already, so that you kind of know what to expect.
There is social media now, it's easy, Google or anything, don't go next door, but find someone professional. I had clients that got scarred by their first tattoo and took years for them to trust again.
Just be calm. People aren't trying to hurt you. Most of them are not. I don't like hurting people. It actually was really hard for me to tattoo in the beginning because of that, because I'm a giant baby.
Check their track record, check out their kind of style of work. Comparatively, talk to them first. Don't just walk into a shop and get your first tattoo. It could leave a bad taste in your mouth.
Find somebody you feel comfortable with. You just make sure it's a good energy and it's somebody that you can put trust into.
There's a million of dope artists out there. So if it's gonna be a dope artist, no problem, but have a connection with the person too. It's not just about art no more. It's about your connection with a person. It's more of an experience. Get an experience.
Artists are a dime a dozen, and there's definitely different variations, definitely different levels of expertise, and also different levels of people that you're willing to work with. So do some research on the person before you actually just jump in the chair just because, this guy does great tattoos, and then meanwhile you get screwed over, or he's somewhere where you aren't, and you're kind of looking for an equivalent to that person.
Talk to your artist and kind of feel where they're at with things. Like when you have a design, don't bring somebody's specific tattoo that has already been done and try to copy it exactly.
Don't look up tattoo references as your references, because that's telling the artist, hey, I want it to look like this, and you got some guy who you saw on Pinterest who's got 1 million plus hits. I want this tattoo. I was well, go to that artist, because you're gonna get something different from me.
Exactly.
You should kind of want to work with an artist who wants to work on your piece and who's excited to work on your piece versus just working on it with an artist because of a certain price point.
Choose your artist wisely and let them do it their way. Let them interpret your idea and take it into their own art, because that's the best quality you're gonna get.
Those always turn out the best. You picked me out of all the other artists that you could possibly get tattooed by for a reason. So I would say, give me a general idea and let me run with it, or just in general, let any artist run with it.
Find somebody you like their work, let them do their thing. Be a little bit more open towards design. Don't be super set in your ways about what you plan on getting. Obviously, you could be picky, and it's your tattoo, it's on you forever, and you want to make sure you like it. When you're getting a tattoo from an artist you like, it's more or less a collaboration of your ideas and their ideas. So I think going in open-minded and trying to really work with somebody rather than being so set on something is your best bet.
Try not to drink and mix that with Ativan or whatever the you think is gonna work. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Relax.
For me, I've realized that putting headphones on, listening to the best music that you can think
Metal
of,
music.
it cuts the pain in half.
If you feel like it's a pricey tattoo, pay it, because it's a good investment. It lasts forever, and you really don't want to have to go to another shop to get some monstrosity covered up. It can be kind of embarrassing.
How much sleeve? That's the only TM you get.
Oh my God. That one drives me the craziest, is just how much without any information. I always tell people, my reaction is usually I don't know, how much for a car? That's like asking how much for a car. You know, do you want a used Honda Civic from 1990 or do you want a Rolls Royce? Like, it's completely different price points. People are more concerned with price than they are with the quality of the work sometimes. And that's never a good idea going into getting a tattoo, because a tattoo should be there for life.
Good things comes to those who wait. Because if you waited this long to get something good, like, you need to just be willing to wait. Because sometimes the artist is that good, because it's not like, oh, yeah, come on in, you know? Yeah, you see my stuff all over the internet. Come on, I got time. You know, it doesn't work that way, you know? You wait.
I'd say like wait till you're 21. I don't know. When you're like 18, 19, you're just too dumb. You don't really know what you like.
A piece of advice that I would give someone before they get their first tattoo is to really consider that they're gonna have that tattoo for the rest of their life. That tattoo's not gonna be with you for the next 2 years, 5 years. It'll be there when you're 60 years old, 50 years old. So think long term. Don't get a tattoo because it just matched your budget. You want to get the tattoo that you want.
Stick with something timeless and meaningful. Usually when all of us want to get our first tattoo, it's just because we want to get tattooed, right? We just want to feel cool. So we have a tendency to just pick something quickly, and I think that that's the wrong way to do it. No matter what, most likely you're going to regret your first tattoo years down the line when you know a lot more about tattoos and have a totally different, sense of style and fashion and taste. So at least have it be something that when you look at it, you really appreciate the memory or what it symbolizes.
Usually think about it for like a couple months. At least I do. I know a lot of people are like, I'm getting it today, but I don't know. I like to think about what I would want to put on my walls, or like a picture I could actually appreciate when I'm like 50.
Don't psych yourself out. Know what you want, or have a solid idea of what you want coming in. I get a lot of DMs, especially, of people saying, "You don't want a sleeve." And I'm like, well, okay, what do you want? And they'll send me a picture of a random sleeve. And I'll be like, all right, so do you want those elements? And they're like, no, I just want a sleeve. Yeah, well, yeah, I know what a sleeve looks like. I'm a tattoo artist. I've done a lot of sleeves. I kind of dig for information, like, well, what do you want? What type of elements? Describe in words what you want, not just using reference that you see on Pinterest or other Instagram accounts. It's better to kind of describe in words, because that kind of gives me an idea where your head is at.
Nowadays, with social media and the easy access to seeing what a good tattoo is, there's no excuse for going to hacks and getting a bad tattoo. None at all. If you do that, you kind of deserve it. Sorry.
Can you guys give us some examples of what weird moaning sounds like?
Are you asking me to moan on camera?
Yeah.
It's been all dudes for her.
I don't think I can. I don't have a deep moaning voice.
That's
Is that a
good.
thing?
Is there a ghost in here?
It's the baby ghost.
It's the baby ghost, dude.
That's what moaning sounds like, right? This is a moan. It's not.
Next.
Maria, you should switch a little out.
I can't.
How's this?
Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
That's good. That's profound.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. That was awesome.